6 now. A second chance for some sick sea lion pups. We just watched them return to the ocean after recovering from the deadly and toxic algae bloom that's been plaguing our coast. Well, KCAL News reporter Rick Montanez is live at Venice Beach. And Rick, is this a sign that the crisis is over?
Yeah, Amy, they say this is a symbolic end to what has been the worst algae bloom in recorded history. And I've got to tell you, it's cloudy out here, but there is no June gloom on this beach today. Those 4 sea lion pups are now out in the water. We just watched them moments ago take that first swim upon their re-release back out into the ocean. This marks the end of one of the most difficult chapters in coastal history here in LA County. Let's show you that new video here so you can see those 4 pups headed out to the ocean. Their names, Peachick, Spiderling, Sprinkles, and Brownie. They were cared for at a time when the countless sea life were sickened by the domoic acid algae bloom. It killed a lot of sea life, and responding to this emergency has been tough for the rescue crews at the Marine Mammal Care Center Los Angeles, who were able to do this release this morning. It's also been very costly.
We had this toxic algae bloom that lasted 14 weeks, the longest ever on record. The one before that was in 23 at 8.5 weeks. Oh, wow. And the length of time, the toxicity of the algae, the multi-toxin algae event, and just the mortality rate at this year's event was by far the worst we've seen ever in Southern California.
But we are now out of that, they tell us, because they've tested the water. So we have some video here. You could see we had special access to the sea lion pups at the care center. Biologists doing this while hundreds of sea lions, dolphins, pelicans, even whales died over the past few months. Overall, thousands of animals from the beaches of LA, Orange, and Ventura counties ending up on shore, seizing, dying, some even acting aggressively toward people. But as I mentioned, the recent testing shows no traces of the algae that created this toxic bloom. As we come back out here live, you see the waves crashing on Venice Beach. Supervisor Lindsay Horvath also was out here talking about how she helped secure funding for the Marine Mammal Care Center because they need a lot of support for the work that they're doing, whether in this algae bloom or preparing for what may be to come, which could in fact be another algae bloom. Of course, time will tell. Live in Venice, Rick Montanez, KCAL News.
So good to see that we are past the worst of it, Rick. Thank you so much.